night. It's Monday night in the city. It's DV and KV. Where you at, bruh? Where you at, KV? Well, he's coming while he gets some of this audio stuff worked out. It's dialogue with those. It's Monday night. It's been some heavy shows. We got to get this thing on. We got to deal with this thing so we can talk about all of these crazy theories that's being put out there. But tonight, we're going to have some fun. Here, right here on the dialogue with Dozy. Got some great guests tonight. Kim's getting his mic stuff straightened out. Auntie Linda may come by tonight. I don't know. Hey, Antwan, the comedian's going to be here. But right now, while Kim's getting ready, I'm just trying to buy a little time. I don't know where it is, how it is where you are, but it is great down here. Beautiful weather. It's probably in the low 80s. It's oh man, this is just beautiful. A little overcast, but that's all right. It's still nice. It's not so hot and humid outside. Just having a great time. I hope it is being a great day for you. Welcome to the dialogue with Dozy. To all of our friends out there in Dozy Land. We are so glad to see you. KV, what's up?
What's going on?
KV, what's up, bro?
What's happening?
You got it, man. You got it. Y'all, I got to tell you before he opens his mouth what he already told me. He said, man, the game come on at 8. Well, it's not 8. It comes on at 9. He said the game come on at 9. So we got to be off here at 9. So we're out of here at 9. We're going to have fun and get out of here just like we did last. KV, what's up, man?
Yeah, I see all these Golden State bandwagon jumpers lose their tickets tonight.
Is that what you call your brother, man?
Yeah, man, you jumped on that bandwagon, man, because just a few years ago, you was a Miami fan. Before that, you was a Chicago Bulls fan. So it looked like whoever won in the championship, that's who you roll with.
So where was I living when I was a Bull fan? Where was I living?
They got nothing to do with it. You still should be loyal to them.
I'm a Heat fan.
You never lived in Golden State?
Well, I like offense. You know I like offense,
never
bro.
lived in Golden State before, so what you cheering for them for?
Because I like offense, and I like where them boys put that ball in that hoop, man. I'm offensive minded.
That earned you that ticket, then.
Yeah. Hey, what's the weather like up there today, bro?
Man, it rained for a little bit today, but it's been hot.
Okay. All right. So tonight, Antwan's going to be with us later. I might have to come out. I don't know, Madam Producer. I don't know how this sound is. I don't know what's going on, why I'm having these problems. But sounds all right now. We're going to have some fun, yes. So I want to introduce you, Kim. I think, in fact, you already, coming on right now is my good friend, my neighbor, hey, Fern. She's on the board with us. A genuine great sister. Her name is Tabitha J. Williams. Tabitha, bring her up, please. You're going to see her under the moniker of KittyLuv. Kitty, what's up?
Hey, meow. Hey, Farm Brothers.
You're killing me. KittyLuv. You're killing me.
2 for the price of 1. We met her when we were out there walking the other day when Kim was down here. We had a great time. And Tabitha works for the school system, Dade County Schools, but she also, that's not what we're bringing on tonight. You're glad to be out of school, right, Tab? Now, she works year-round. Her assignment has a year-round responsibility, but it's a little different when the kids aren't there, though, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Well, listen, let's just jump right in. Tabitha is KittyLuv. She works for KittyLuv Productions. KittyLuv, she does her own face painting. She has a business. If you want to see her on a Saturday, you better look somewhere else because you may not find her. Somebody else just popped on. Tabitha, I want you to meet our sister, Linda Scott. Linda's our real sister.
Hey, Kitty, how are you?
Great. How
What's
are
up,
you?
Kim? Girl, ask me after the show.
Hey, Kim, imagine this. Linda see I hit her up at the last minute, man.
Hey, Kim.
You know what, Linda? I got to say, Linda, I didn't know you was gonna behave. So there might be some truth to that.
That's it. Kim, how about you call me at 10 minutes and say, come on, man, I need you. I'm like, man, what?
Look at you. You got your TV face on and everything. Beautiful.
Keep laughing,
Man.
keep shining,
Hey.
knowing you can always count on me. That's for sure.
Wow.
That's what friends are.
Wow.
Hey,
We have to have you
Tabitha.
here, Linda. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, babe. No problem.
Thank you, sis. So, Tabitha, tell us what you do. Tell us about your sideline job. That why you're never available on Saturdays.
I party for a living.
Okay.
Like a rock star.
Like a rock star.
Like it's 1999.
Okay.
Listen to old school.
Well, I'm a face painter. I also do balloon twisting, where it's like sculpting balloons into different shapes for the kids. I also do henna tattoos and airbrush tattoos. I started 12 years ago. I was a new grandma. And I don't know what happened to everybody. Everybody left.
Now they just want to talk, babe. We listening. You still there. We here.
I'm not familiar with this. So anyway, I got started about 12 years ago. I was a new grandma. My daughter was a new mom, and I was in the way. I was so in the way. Yeah, those of you who are grandparents understand.
Yes.
What it means to be all in the way. And my daughter told me back then that I needed to get a life, right? She hurt my feelings, broke my heart, and I wanted to fill the void by saturating myself with other kids, and I would be their grandmother. And I was always crafty, and I decided that I would start a business doing face painting. But I had no idea it would take off the way that it has. This business has put me in places that I never would have visited or experienced or even known anything about. And now she's looking for me because I now have 3 grandbabies and 1 on the way. And now she's looking for me on the weekends. Now she's like, Mommy, where are you? And I'm like, Nana,
when you got a life. I took care of when you got a life. That's it.
But
See,
course, the kids still want to be involved, so now they want to be all over me still, you know. So.
Well,
Wait, that's what happens when they tell you to go get a life, and then they forget about they're gonna do some additional things. So, yeah.
Hey, hold the phones, Kim. I don't know if you picked up on this the other day when we met her, when you met her, but I have never heard her ever say anything from a position of vulnerability. She just said that it broke her heart. This is a record breaker moment. Toy, I'm so glad you guys got this recorded. I'm gonna let her hear this every time. So I'm just overwhelmed. We're in, guys.
Are we on? Josie, are we on right now?
We're very much on.
Oh, hey, everybody.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, I was going to say something, so I said, yeah, we're on right now. But okay. So, all right, I'm following.
Yeah, so that's what I do.
You gonna say it after the show, Linda?
Yeah. Kim, you ain't believe I got a lot. This tonight might be my comedian night. My
Let it flow.
This might be the night.
Okay.
But anyway, it's all about her.
So Tab, you said that this is taking you places that you never would have thought. What do you attribute to your takeoff, the business taking off like it has?
There is something about the experience of face painting that drives people nuts. Let me tell you. When I show up at a party, a lot of times I show up at parties and no one there looks like me. So they would look around, and look for the host to confirm whether or not this strange person is supposed to be at this particular location,
Mm-hmm.
And I've had people to question whether or not I was actually there to do the face painting, and I get it. I'm a people person, and I know how to put myself in someone else's shoes. So, if I was at a party and some strange person was walking up, I would, understand if, my guests are not certain if the person's supposed to be showing up. So anyway, I get there, and with children, they don't have that kind of reaction with adults, like that, like how adults would have that reaction. Once they hear face painting, oh, it's over. Oh no, get over there, and they want to come over, and they come and get the KittyLuv experience, and I don't show up with sample boards for the kids to choose from. I allow them to tell me verbally. I let them use their imagination to tell me exactly what is what they want. Like I had this one kid that asked me for a pumpkin Spider-Man. So he didn't want the regular red Spider-Man. No, he wanted a pumpkin Spider-Man. So then I tap into my creative side and I create what I think that he would want, a pumpkin Spider-Man would look like. And many times there are parents that want to control what the child would get, Sometimes I have gender flags, like maybe a boy would want a butterfly or a girl would want a superhero, and I explain to them and the parents, because the parents are the ones that are, having some discomfort about the selection that the child wants. And I let them know, I remind them there are boy butterflies, without daddy butterflies, there could be no baby butterflies, so we have boy butterflies, and there are masculine ways, to make a boy butterfly, and there are feminine ways to make superheroes. And sometimes they may want, what they want, and I give it to them. I tell the parent, please allow the child to choose what they want, and then I bring it to them.
Right.
So Tabitha, could you get? Well, he just went out a second. I know he was having some audio issues, so I'm gonna say that question for later. Okay, Linda, go ahead, weigh in.
Yeah. So Tabitha, let me ask you this: so when they you do adults face painting?
Oh yes I do. I've been called out for only adult parties to do face painting or body painting, and there have been times when I've been hired for a kids party, but only like 3 or 4 kids show up, and then I engage with the adults, and there are adult designs that are done on adults, and they recognize that, hey, it doesn't have to be like they don't have to be the Hulk, they can get something dainty, or I can do the Mike Tyson tattoo for the man, or something like a spider or something, and it all works out.
Yeah.
So yes, I do adults too.
My brother's back. If you can do adults, could you do this brother with a toothpick in his mouth?
I got a question first. How she do all these things when the other day when I met her, she had that mask on and one so COVID scared, now you touching people's faces and all that kind of stuff,
I do it all right.
You doing face painting through Zoom?
Look, she ain't trying to inhale nothing, and she's trying to be very safe about it. That's what it is. I'm feeling you.
When I met Amanda,
yeah,
she on the other side of the street, and I
said,
"Hey, I want to say
Wow. Hey, when it's business time, she's there. Come on over. Sit down. Let me do it. That's good.
Okay, all right.
If it ain't business, go ahead and be across the street.
I understand. For a friend, I was just wondering. That's all.
Now, bro, we about bro, we crossed the street from each other, and she about 3 houses down. I told her I had to make an emergency room to emergency trip to the hospital today, a pastoral related thing, and I'm so shocked that she's even with all this concrete and space and air separating us. I'm surprised she don't have on her mask. Even talking to me right now, she is.
I have
But
it.
you got it.
Yes,
You got it. It's right there. It's right there. So the enjoyment that you get from it, explain that.
Okay, all right. So I'm a germaphobe. Okay, so before the pandemic, I've had issues with germs and stuff, right?
Mhm.
So I've always had a very strong sense of making sure that I don't get anyone else sick and I don't make myself sick, and whatever it is I have in my possession is germ free. Okay. So it's been a year now since the pandemic. I started June 8th of last year back with face painting. Before I got started, I took 4 sanitation courses. So we
Wow.
Wow.
faces, we are sanitation certified. My artists that I bring on with me, that I hire out, they're sanitation certified. They all know that I'm a germaphobe, and it's important to me that I don't get sick and I don't make anyone else sick. So I wear a mask myself. I wear gloves myself. Until just recently, what I would do is I would install a new, well, to start off, I always clean the person's skin
Face.
surface with a baby wipe, and then I would install a fresh mask, a new mask for each client. What I try to do is either match the mask up with the design that they've requested or match it up with their attire. So that way they're not so uncomfortable with wearing a mask, you know? So with doing that, they're more receptive to wearing the mask. I've had occurrences where I have actually had a kid in the middle of painting their faces, they would sneeze or they would cough, you know? I am always protected because I have on my shield or mask or, you know, whatever, right? You know? And with them, I would make sure that they have on a mask. So up until just recently, I stopped putting on the mask, but I would ask them every time if they're gonna cough or sneeze, if they feel it coming, just turn your head, you know? So it works out. Now the enjoyment that I get once I'm past the whole germ part of it is the creative part and seeing the outcome of the person once they see the design that's on their face.
Okay. All right. So sound like the pandemic brought you into where you are, outside of your daughter saying get a life.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I mean, because the pandemic has done a lot for a lot of us, even though it said stay in and, you know, do this and do that. It brought out the creativity that we didn't know that I ain't gonna say that we didn't know we didn't have it, but did we have the time to sit and do some things, you know? And if you hadn't had the grandbaby during the pandemic, your daughter wouldn't have said, "Mama, go get a life." And then when you did, you found something that you were passionate about. So congratulations on that. Because I try to tell everybody that during the pandemic, it was still some good things that came out of it. So
well, I was actually doing this before the pandemic. I shut it down because of the pandemic, and I was able to start back again after taking my sanitation courses.
So Tabitha, let me ask you something. Since this gets under my brother's skin, and you know, he's a retired policeman, so I ain't trying to do that. But why didn't you and I get? Well, I guess it was that other meeting we had, because I would have loved to have gotten together and you painted my face up with Golden State attire for the night's game. Who winning? You could have hooked me up like that, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Who gonna win tonight, Kim?
Man, I don't have a dog in the fight, but I just ain't gonna jump on the bandwagon and go to state like you and a lot of other people are. I posted something on my page today about Spreewell pointing at, and a lot of people can't tell you who Spreewell was when he played. He got on this Golden State jersey. A lot of people can't tell you who he was. But you know, a lot of people jump on Golden State bandwagon when they start winning championships. And Lynn, I don't know if you know it, Denzel was a big Bulls fan. Then he became a big Miami Heat fan. Then he went
right. So he's a switch out.
No,
he's switch out. It's switch out.
Tap, understand? I'm not that. I'm like.
Let me finish. He claiming that's because he lived in Chicago. He lived in Miami. He never stayed in Golden State, and he'll jump on their team. You know, so you know, just go ahead and
switch out. That's it. You know? Hey, switch out.
I mean,
show some loyalty. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not getting any credit for the fact that I coach offensive football. I'm an offensive minded guy. And if Golden State's anything, they're all about offense. They're offense personified.
That's all well and good, but you just don't.
Right.
You can say that I love the offense, but you ain't got to act like you know. Every time he's saying we gonna win tonight. We did this. Right. Can you paint a picture of a bandwagon on his face?
Yeah. That was my
I have a question. I am no good at spectatorship, right? So the whole sports thing, I cannot relate. But I have a question. If the team players swap out, why can't the fans swap out?
Because the team players are getting paid millions of dollars to swap out.
Absolutely. And they're not just
they're not necessarily just swapping out. They're getting traded to other teams. A lot of players don't leave because they want to. They get because the front office wants somebody else in their position.
Well, it's not costing the fans to switch. I don't understand why can't
really I'm not a switch out, Kim.
Tabitha.
If you switching just because a team win a championship, that's a bad really. I'm not upset with it. That's my brother.
Really, I'm not a switch out. I almost had I came 4 points, and Kim, we were together. I came 4 points from having the best of both worlds. They're having my top two teams playing. I came within 4 points of having that game. The championship series, the Heat and the beloved Golden State Warriors. So, Tabitha, let me ask you a question. What is and we're facing a break in about 3. What is tell me specifically, do you do a lot of work in the hood? I mean the deep down 305, 954 hood. I ain't say 954, I said 954 hood. You do much face painting in the hood?
I go from the rooter to the tutor.
Hey, that's a girl. Okay, that's a girl of the business.
I am not a fan of traveling, but I have been flown out to private islands. I have been on yachts. I have been over there in Coral Gables where they have what do they call it, an armed guardsman in the middle of the street, and they let us through. We're the face painter. And wow. I have been, let me tell you, I have been where I have had to look over my shoulder quite a few times. Okay, so yes. But I do it all. Let me tell you. And I'm not afraid. Listen, I'm the face painter. Before anybody everybody else will get hurt, but they're gonna protect the face painter.
Wow.
I have been in storms where the rain is coming down and the tent is collapsing, and I'm trying to get my things together. And they're like, "Oh no, could you just give me one little?"
Wow. Wow.
But the thing of it is,
stormy. I can't see. It's dark. We got, can I go? Oh, they want that face paint.
The people don't know the value of a face painter, though. That's a different kind of creativity when you going on somebody's face and you putting something else there that's not their everyday norm. So when you can make me look different, everybody is pulling right into you, and especially with the kids. Mm-hmm. The kids love it because that's
they transform right in the chair. They have their eyes closed, and I'm painting their faces, and all of a sudden they'll start shooting the whip.
Yeah, they in it.
Growling like the Hulk. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how about celebrities? Have you done any celebrities? I know you may not want to call names, but have you done any celebrities well known?
Because I don't keep up with like celebrities and stars and that kind of thing. I'm horrible with it. It's because of my daughter. My daughter makes me now take pictures, but I don't know who the celebrities are. I know that there was this one guy. You remember his name? DJ Khaled.
Khaled. DJ Khaled.
And
why is she trying to act like she don't know DJ Khaled, man? Mm-hmm. Why is she trying to act like that? Come on, y'all.
Right. Because that's my boo. You're right. I know him. That's my boo. But
what are you gonna paint on his face? He got a big old beard.
He rented out this entire stadium, and it was such a big grand to do. I called my daughter because she's my sounding board. I called her up and I said, listen, I got this guy. The kid was only 2 years old and he rented out a whole stadium. Oh, so wow. I thought that was amazing. So I shared it with my daughter. My daughter was like, oh, what's the kid's name? So when I mentioned the kid's name, she knew that the child belonged to that DJ. So she was the one, because she's hip with all that. I'm not hip with all that. So she mentioned that.
Well, let me just let you know, the next time somebody rent out a whole stadium,
I know,
it's a celebrity involved. Yeah, it's a a celebrity involved.
There are the bat mitzvahs and the bar mitzvahs. They go all out too, and I don't know if they're celebrities. Well, they should be a celebrity.
But you're the celebrity. You're bringing in you're the celeb. You're making it happen for them. You're opening their eyes and giving them a fantasy that they wanted. So the celebrity in the house is all about you. So but I need you to know who some of your clients are. Okay, I need you to know that. But it's good for business though when you're taking pictures, especially before and after. And these kids see themselves, and not just the kids, the adults as well, because I know you do body painting as well. Am I correct?
Yes.
Girl, listen, make it happen for an old girl. Make it happen, girl. Yeah, so those are the things that you need to take before and afters. And that painting on the body is amazing. You guys ever seen that?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all probably didn't even know it. Y'all probably did. Look, Tabitha, they probably didn't even know.
I done heard about it, Linda.
Huh?
Linda, I done heard about it.
All right, y'all. Kids are watching the show. All right. So, KV, hang with me just a little bit, because Fern done checked in on my side. On the other side of the break, I want to address Fern's comments, and hopefully Antwan will be heading in. We're enjoying KittyLuv, Tabitha Williams, the proprietor of KittyLuv face painting, and she's going to talk more about that. And we're looking for Antwan, the comedian. We got our sister, Toya's auntie, Auntie Linda's on. Thanks, Linda. The last minute, whatever, you are here. We're coming right back. Let's go to our break. Let's hear a word of mouth. So I just got one thing to say. If you are not getting your work, if you're not getting your stuff produced by moregogiggercreation.com or More Go Gigger Creation, you are not getting produced. Listen, we got a ding dog tonight we got to deal with. So let's go to our ding dog. I think you'll like the nights, Kim. Let's go to the night's ding dog. Draymond Green, you made your way into Dialogue's dang dog. Dre, they talking about you from coast to coast. I've been on the road. I've been on one side of the state, traveling this week. Everywhere I go, talk radio, NBA radio, NBA TV, everywhere you go, they're talking about Draymond. Dang, dog. Did they forget that you are a 3-time champion and you've been to the finals 5 times? Did they forget that, Draymond? Dang, dog. I mean, did not your coach come out and identify the fact that Draymond is not measured by the number of points that he scores, but the other intangibles that he does on the courts, like agitating people, like ticking them off, like causing them to just play out of their minds because you done pushed them to the limit and they have lost all sense of the game. Dang, dog, how can they forget all of those intangibles, Dre? Did they really forget, in all seriousness, that you are one of the best facilitators in the history of the game, that you are a point forward, that you created a position, and you're playing a position that nobody else can do? I heard Pat Bev say the other morning, as the series was about to start, he says, they ain't seen nobody like Draymond. Nobody rebounds and pushes that ball like you. Dang, dog. How soon do they forget? Did they forget, Draymond, that you were 1 second away had you not been thrown out of the game and cost your team being already a 4-time champion? Did they not forget that you were on your way to being the MVP of that series in, what was it, 2016? Dang, dog. How can they keep trying you like this, Dre? All of them. Everybody, the big names, the small names, the commentators, the ex-players, those who never had a basketball in their hand one time, one day of their lives. Dang, dog. So, Dre, here's how we're going to do this. Tonight, in about 30 minutes, the next game starts. I want you to go back and be the Draymond Green that we've known since 2012. I know Kim hating on me right now. He think I'm a bandwagon jumper. Okay. So, Dre, come on, dog. You got to come through. You got to push that break. You got to block some shots. You got to pull some jokers' pants down. You got to talk about can't say the rest. You got to say some stuff about them. Dang, dog. You got to let them know that Draymond is on the scene. There is one and only. There is only one. Draymond Green. Dang, dog. Show up tonight, Dre. Let them see you, dog. Little fun tonight. We told you you're going to have fun. Listen, Antwan, the comedian, has sons that are playing. They're trying to get into college. One of them, in fact, is playing college basketball and college football. And he has another one that's trying to do that now. And that's where he was. If you remember, Linda, the last time he was on the show with us, he was on the football field and he was in the dark, and you were giving him a hard time. So. And then the last time he was on the show, Kim, was at the anniversary show that we actually did from Duval. Bring KittyLuv and Linda back up, and if Kim's still with us, bring him back up also. So I was going to ask you, KittyLuv, that we just have a little fun on the show. We do Dang Dog. We do Are You Serious? Sometimes we may do a shout out. We just have a good thing with this. Linda going to watch out. One day she's going to be on the show. So Kim done gone, but what I want to ask you, Tab, what do you do for marketing? How do you market your show? Market your product. I'm sorry.
I have a website, word of mouth, social media. That's it.
Oh,
but the word of mouth, the word of mouth is the most powerful one, though. That's the power. When you do the work that she do, any art, and somebody else is passing, and the kids already know, we want Miss Kitty, go to Miss Kitty. Hey, that's the best PR right there in the world. That's it. This face painting stuff is real. It's real. There's not a lot of artists in that, but once they get into it, you can't take them away from it. It's just like being a makeup artist in the business. But kudos to you, girl.
It's not a lot of face painters that look like me.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh wow.
Right.
So,
right.
To have representation, it's important to me too to have representation. So I make sure that I am you know how we have to do 10 times better than everybody else, you know. So I make
Right.
sure everything is on
Absolutely.
point. I'm on
Right.
time. My product is on point. It's clean. It looks great. It's
Right.
disinfected. All of that. Everything,
Right.
you know. I have contracts. We're insured. We're an approved vendor for all the Tri-County areas, Broward, Dade, and Monroe
Palm
County,
Beach. Hmm.
Palm
Wow.
Beach. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
You
So
gonna
this
make you go.
this sister's real right here. This not somebody you got out your
No, 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 I gotta take
right,
Antwan's
man.
spots. She gonna mess around and make me think she's straight legit, man.
Hey, from what we hear right now, she's all about the business. Okay,
yes,
let's
I
make it
am.
happen. All about the business, and that's
Linda,
all. Go ahead.
no, won't you tell her what you do? Some of the things that you know, because you all kind of you bring
Yeah,
happiness and joy to people.
and she does it. I admire her, but I'm in the fashion world, Kim. I try to help any, and I can't just say any women, girls only, because it's all about the boys, the men, the boys growing up to be men. So that fashion world is a whole different world. So I understand the industry that you're in, and I know there's not a lot of people who look like us that are in that particular arena. So it's amazing. I'm glad that I got a sister, because every now and then I catch a guy that does it, and it's very simple. I'm like, dude, I need to get a female that's in this right here, and beat some of them faces the way I hear you say that you do. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, some of the comments. Tab Darlene says that she's here. She wants you to know that she's here.
Aw.
Um, yeah. Marquia said she responded earlier and said it was a great question, Tab. You got a great fan base, man. And I don't know, y'all got to help me with Fern's comment. She says fan relationships always stay faithful for their team. Now, I started out as a Green Bay Packers fan. I done migrated all the way to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I've been a Steeler fan since the 70s now. I've never left them. I might like some other team. Jacksonville picked up a team that's the home team. Gonna always pull for them. But when they play the Steelers, hey, I'm a Steeler fan, dog. So I don't know, Fern. I don't know where I stand with this tonight. Y'all bringing in a whole new subject, but let's stay on the face painting. Let's get back on the face painting. Where did you pick that skill up?
Okay, so I've been painting since I was about 6 years old,
Oh,
right?
wow.
And then one day I was let me see, one year, I said what it was about 2010, my aunt's 80th birthday party. My sister asked me if I would do face painting for the kids' party. Um, I knew absolutely nothing about it, but health comes first to me. So I wanted to make sure that I would go in in a healthy way of performing this face painting for the kids, for the family. And so I did some research online. It was very limited.
Wow.
So I went right into Michael's and I got face paint from Michael's, and showed up at my aunt's birthday party, and I did the face painting. I don't even remember the faces. I never thought to even take pictures or anything, because it was just for the fun of it. And it was a combination of a birthday party for my aunt and a family reunion. So there were little children there that I had not met yet, but they were the offspring of first cousins of mine. And
Wow.
I remember my little cousin, I asked, because I would talk to the kids and ask them, well, what's your name and what would you like? And I'm painting like little hearts and stars, simple designs. And the baby said, my name is Dana. And I knew that was the offspring of my cousin, my first cousin I was very close to. And that really stuck with me. And then the party was over and years passed. And then my daughter told me that I needed to get a life, right? And just so happened at that time, someone years later, a cousin years later, remembered that I painted at that party. Asked me to paint for a coworker of hers, and I told her, I said, listen, I don't know what I was doing. I just did that, for the family. And she said, okay, all right. Well, can you just not know what you're doing and just right? I said, oh my gosh, are you serious? And then it dawned on me, hey, wait a minute, this might be a thing that I can actually do. So I started looking into the business part of it, because I had already looked into the healthy part of it, approach to it. And once I started looking into the business part of it, along with, going more advanced with more professional products and, the brushes, et cetera, I started taking classes. And then I discovered that there's a whole convention, a face and body art convention that I did.
Wow.
And it took off from there, and here I am.
I'm telling you, that's how it is. You can't, when it's in your heart, you can't keep up with, because I know when I first started the business, Tabitha, I was just like, I could just tell her that just to be telling, because that's what I do. So it was no, who did you know? I'm like, girl, I don't know. I saw it and I did it. So I understand when you say I just did it. It was all about fun. It wasn't nothing that I was trying to get a reward from. I just like doing it, and it happened. And now my sister is a millionaire off of it. You go ahead, girl. That's how it works. When it's a passion for you and you can just do it for nothing. You think about, you want me to do what? Yeah, I could do it. And then someone say, how much you charge? Oh, I'm supposed to have been charging you. Okay, wait a minute. I understand very well. And I can only continue to say congratulations to you, because this is not a business that you find us in. Females. Now you can find some male body art paint, but
not too many.
Oh,
girl, I can give some names.
So Darlene is saying, I want to add, and then I want you to chime in on this. Darlene is saying that Tab is an amazing artist. She's saying she's an amazing, and she keeps asking this question, and Tab keep waving it off like a picture. Every time she sees this question, she waves it off about these sun bunnies. But she says Tabitha is an amazing artist. Now, Linda, you meeting her, you met her in the green room, and you get a chance to kind of meet her now. But I can tell you that she is, I can tell you she's a good artist. I've never seen a whole lot of her work, seen the residue when she's come back in sometime. But I'm going to tell you, she is an A1 outstanding individual. She's my sounding board. She's on my case all the time, just like you.
Then she's good. You my girl.
But she's
my girl.
She's really a sounding board. She's qualitative. She's and when a friend is a real friend is when they don't mind telling you when you're right, wrong, and different. Wrong. Yeah. Anybody can tell you, yeah, that was good, you did good. Mm-hmm. But when somebody said you were wrong, you don't need to say that. That needs to be corrected. You need to be stronger here. You need to delete that, bro. That's just a quality person, and I'm not just talking about her interactions with me. She's just a super individual. I think that kind of carries over. How do you see that, Linda, in the business community? How being a quality individual just parlays your work, whatever your artistry is, how it just allows it to take off because of the quality individual that you are, as you are.
As a quality individual and loving, you first have to love what you do. When you love what you do, you can't let nobody come in there and do anything else different. You will automatically correct it. So you have a person she's saying her team, she has a team And when your team is up to par with you, man, the door opens so wide. You can only go with that teamwork, that heart, being in it. That's where you have to be from the beginning. You can't run a business and say, okay, I don't like my business, and I'm gonna let them go ahead and just put a black line that should have been a blue line. You know what I'm saying, Tabitha?
Yeah.
So that just learning, just loving, not learning, loving your business and being on that recurrent training for yourself. And that's where we kind of miss it at. Oh, I know it. I don't have to do it, but you have to keep up to date with whatever is going forward. So just looking at her and listening to how laid back she is,
Laid back.
and say, yeah, she's laid back right now. She ain't gonna act like you. She's laid back and she's handling her business. She said, I need the people to know that I am the best. Come on with it. That's who she's
okay.
That's how you do it. You don't say a whole lot about that right there. Hey, this is what I do. And then she got her people coming in saying, hey, she's the best.
Ooh, Darlene just put it out there. She said, I know her for 46 years, and I know she was 20 years before them 46 years. She older than me, Linda. She older than you and I. I knew it.
So, hey, that speaks volume right there. That speaks the volume.
Madam Producer
hey, Tabitha, once you get those age, you just a relaxed person. Let's get the business done.
Listen, the producer wants to really plug you. She got some work from the page, and we want to show that right now. We want to really put that in there. Let her work be seen. Look at that. Wow. Look at that.
See, I already told you, Dozy, that's it.
She is sharp, man. You think, Linda, she can make my face look better?
Oh, man, she'll be there for a minute, but she'll try, though. She'll try.
Where's my brother when I need him, man?
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's what's up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Tab, if you're at a gig and you got people there, how long would it take you to do maybe 10 little faces? That's tight work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what happens is, it's just not painting, because there's a conversation that has to be had. I have to get the person that I'm painting to relax and to become comfortable with me. So it's a therapeutic experience, so I don't rush through the design. I can just line them up and just paint whatever real quick, but I try to take that moment to connect with the person, with the child. So I would do about 10 faces per hour.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's a lot.
And I also sanitize, go through the sanitization and the disinfectant process too. So that takes.
I was going to ask you, did you have a bucket full of brushes?
I do. I have lots of brushes.
But then you're looking at the personalities, and you're looking at the faces. Okay, see, that's it. Tell me,
wow.
That's it. Absolutely.
Well, look, Markiva just said something I think is very vital, and I mean this goes beyond artistry. This is spiritual. She says
That's Markiva. That's Markiva.
Markiva. I'm sorry, my bad, sis. Markiva says that Tabitha. See, you make me miss it. Tabitha always reaches out to the outsider, the black sheep, the left out, the last least and the left out. What gravitates you to that person, Tab?
I'm sorry. Ask the question again, Dozell. I can't. Listen, you threw me off with that. Y'all trying to get me emotional. I ain't trying to be emotional on the show, okay?
No, because if you cry one time, it's over for you. You'd already been vulnerable. It's gonna be over. Linda, you know how that is. My sesame of blood. It's on, man.
Yeah.
No, she says that you gravitate to the last. I mean, this is some impressive work. I got to tell you.
Yeah, very.
So,
Very.
so she says that you gravitate to the last, the least, the left out, the black sheep. What's in you that causes you to do that?
I was just born like that. I remember as a kid,
I don't know about that pure heart, Makiva. I done heard her fuss at me too much for it. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I remember in kindergarten, I was 4 years old in kindergarten because I had a late birthday. It was a long time ago. And we had this craft table, right? And in the boxes were the Crayola crayons. And we would have craft time. So all the kids would run over to the craft table because there would be like maybe 15 boxes of the crayons there. And they would take all of the other colors. Like there were 8 colors in there. We had the red, the blue, the yellow, the green, the orange, the brown, the purple, and the black, right? Mm-hmm. And all the crayons would be gone except the black and the brown in each one of the boxes, right? And I thought, wait a minute, everybody's leaving out these leaving out the black and the brown crayons, right? And at 4 years old, somehow I made the connection. Wait a minute. Okay, so the black and the brown crayons. Oh, wait a minute. It's like me. Like I'm black and brown. Like I'm black and brown all over. You know, my skin is black. My skin is brown. My hair is black. And I made the connection with the crayons, like the black and the brown crayons were being left behind. And I made a decision at 4. I know it sounds like a bit much, but at 4, I wanted to look out for the black and the brown crayons that were left behind. And as I moved on in life, whenever I found a black and a brown crayon, not just the colors, but anything that got left behind, I wanted to take care of. Whether it's the runt of the litter, if it's the smallest kitten or the smallest rabbit, you know, because it's the runt of the litter, I wanted to make sure I secured it. If I show up at a party and there's one person there that's disabled, I don't know if that's the correct term to be used, whatever, I want to go over and that's the person I want to ask to dance. You know, that's who I want to spend the time with because I want to make their night, you know, make a difference in their lives. Well, anyway, that's how I'm wired.
No, that's did you see
amazing.
What Toya said? No crayon left behind.
Yeah. No. Yes.
And that only says that she's a caring person.
Yeah.
She in order to do that, your heart has to be pure and you have to care for one another. And that's who she is. And her work shows that she's a caring person because she's making it pop. When you see, I mean, just looking at her faces that she's done, it's like, wow, for real. And then you imagine the child that gets up and go, Mommy, look at me. I am Superman. I am somebody. She is transforming that person to be who they think they want to be in their head. So only a caring person could do that.
Wow.
That's how I see you, Tabitha. That's how I see you. A very caring person.
Well, y'all, the clock is back in the DJ wall. Back in the DJ days, we said the clock on the wall says that's all.
That's all.
Two steps to the rear. Got to get the step on up out of here. You know all of that stuff, but I ain't going back into them days because that'll make me sound older than Linda and Tabitha.
Oh, hey, I'm trying to catch you, but you keep leaving me. So.
Hey, that's all right. You got a running partner right there with you, your buddy in red.
Hey, I like it. I like it. So, I gotta get some of that work though, Tabitha. I need to do the body painting.
Let's get it done. Let's get it done, Lando.
Don't say that. I'll be there tomorrow. Don't play with me.
Okay.
That's right. She's here all the time now.
Yeah, don't play with me. I'll be there tomorrow saying, okay, I'm ready. So so Tabitha, now I'm gonna give you a minute. Now we on set now. I need you to put in your head a 6'1" woman, older not quite as old as Dozelle, but make it work. My frame not really bad, but when you enhance it,
I got you.
I'm with it. All right. It's on. It's on. We might be Thursday. Look at Thursday morning. Look at the calendar. See what's going on. Then the next Monday, we reveal what took place. Those I don't know what the schedule. I don't know what the schedule is.
No, but we just booked the show. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, hey,
we having some fun with this one. We just booked another show. That's what we just done.
I'm gonna look at my schedule, and I'm gonna look at the calendar, and we do this. And we can do this on Thursday. We do this on Thursday. Yeah. Come Monday, we got a new show. We're gonna get together, Reverend. I'm gonna let you look at it.
My Kiva says go live with the session.
You want the people to come back, don't you?
Oh my gosh, we're having some fun tonight. Y'all are off the chain, man.
My Kiva, they want to come back. Don't you want the people to come back?
Oh my God.
Right. Check this out. That ain't a bad idea. That ain't a bad idea. Now, I ain't a scary girl.
Okay. All right, listen.
Okay.
You can do it in an hour. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
All right.
That sounds like a winner. Let me see.
So y'all got me. Really, we got slapped upside the head by the clock. But I want to say this, Tabitha, before you have your last say. Your people follow you well, better than anybody. We've had some pretty big name celebrities on, some PhDs and what you call them, the EDDs and all them EPPs and all of them. But nobody has followed you and been live like your people have here tonight. So kudos to you, sis. Now, Antwan had this scheduling issue tonight, so we're gonna schedule it again when he's not. But Tab, we want to bring this same. We want you and Linda to come right back. Linda's our entertainment editor with the dialogue. We want you to come right back. We probably won't have. We have a lot of stuff. We don't even have to touch face painting because y'all be talking about body painting and all that stuff. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna stay out of all of that because I'm gonna try to keep my religion.
It's all good, Tabitha. We'll talk about it. And we'll make it happen. You will love it. Those of you would just let it happen. Just let it happen. And if we mess around and go live, it's on and popping. It's on and popping.
I'm all good with it. I'm all good with it. Listen, Tabitha, give us a last word.
Oh my gosh, a shout out to Makiva and Darlene. Thank you so much for the love. Oh my gosh. Thank you for inviting me. Dozelle, and your daughters and your brother and Linda, you've been great. Thank you. It's been a pleasure meeting you all. Keep the love going. Like KittyLuv, I'm a lover of cats, but I'm a lover of people, and I'm a lover of the planet. I love you all.
Okay.
You're awesome, sister.
Pleasure. How could they reach you other than your Facebook page, other people, other social media?
Can y'all do that in the green room?
I need the people to reach out to her. I need her business to go on. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we definitely about that now.
Yes.
Okay,
put that back up, Madam Producer, one more time for us, if you would.
I put the telephone number in the chat. You can always text me. You can email me. Let me put my email address also.
Okay. Madam Producer, can you put that up one more time for us? Her profile. Okay. All righty.
It'll happen.
It's there. I just don't see it. That's what's going on. I just don't see it. Okay. There we go.
There's a Facebook page. And her number, if anybody needs to have the number to reach out to this wonderful person, is 305-725-7683. If you want a great experience, you have Miss Tabitha here to give it to you. Don't be afraid. Just let it happen. All right, then.
Thanks, Tab. Thanks, Miss Tab. We love and appreciate you, dear.
Love you too.
Linda,
yes,
you the bomb. This was really a last minute because I had to know that you went in your feelings too. I had to really work through all of that. But thank you. you know the show wouldn't be the same without you ever. You'll come on as an
Man.
entertainment editor, but you're far more vast than that. So thank you
I
so
love
much.
you guys. No problem. It's my niece. It's my niece that brings me here.
I thought it was your brother, man. I thought it was your brothers.
It's my niece. It's my niece. So, but anyway, love you guys.
Love you, Lynn. Thank you, baby.
We got it. I'm looking forward to next week. We will talk to Tabitha and hey, let's make this show happen next week.
You got it. Part 2. Nothing but love for you, sis. Here.
All right.
Thank
all right,
you.
babe. All right.
Hey, we're going out, but I'm gonna do a quick as I see it. As I see it, yeah, I'm gonna get preacherly. Scripture says that there are gifts, and he gives some, and he gives gifts. Gifts come from God. We all have gifts. Woe be unto you if you have not discovered your gift and you are beyond your teens. You should know your gifts. We heard our sister say that it was age 4 that she started discovering her gifts and her passion and her heart, and they all combined to her being the tremendous entrepreneur, mentor, face painter, artist, and all that she is now to everybody. As I see it, it's more than her gifts. It's more than her experience. It's more than her training. It's more than her marketing. You were right earlier, sis, Darlene Markiva. It's about her heart. She has a pure heart. So when you put a pure heart into a gift that comes from above, there's nothing you can be but successful. It's all around us. My brother had an excellent career as a policeman. He had a great heart. His heart is still going back and giving. My sister Linda, she's been modest tonight, but she goes out. She has picked plus size models and she has lifted esteem all over this country. I've seen it with my own eyes because of her heart, not just her gift. She's gifted. She's beautiful. She's an artist. She's a model. She has all of those gifts, but it's her heart that drives and fuels the passion to make her do what she does. Tabitha, it's your heart that causes you to be a blessing. Anybody from little kids all the way up to our ages and beyond. We thank you. Thank you for coming by the dialogue tonight. It's the heart of More Go Giga Creation that makes them the excellent production team that they are. It's the heart of that team. It's the heart. Thank you, God, for the heart that you give us all. Listen, Dialogue with Dozy, it's been great. Antwan's going to come back on another night. Tabitha will be back on. We can't do the show without Linda. We'll bring that brother of mine back on too. Dialogue with Dozy. We'll see you next week. We'll be advertising what's coming on by Wednesday and Thursday. God bless. We love you. It's the Dialogue.